Nithyananda, and welcome to the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, the second sequence with the 308 asanas of Kailasa Nithyananda Yoga. Let us make sure we have all the components you need for the yoga practice. Have your yoga mat on the ground. Have your panchapacham and udani ready. 1 cup with a spoon with some water for the ritualistic cleansing. The male bodies, please remove your upper cloth and apply the putti on the 16 places over your body, as you can see on our acharyas. Or the female bodies, you can apply it on your forehead. Wear the kumkum on your third eye, the Anga chakra in between the eyebrows. And wear the Rudraksha mala around your neck. You keep some weights at the side of the mat if you want to intensify the asana practice. And make sure you have 1 energized Shri Yantra on your yoga mat. Gaze at the yantra whenever possible. Draw the macrocosmic energies into your microcosmos. Let's all now settle down into a comfortable cross-sit position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Your eyes, take a deep breath. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you bring your hands into Namaskara Mudra in front of your heart center as you open this session with the Satguru Vandana.
Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Chant the Shiva Mudra mantra. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha 11 times, invoking Paramashiva's presence for this ritual of Nithyananda Yoga. Please follow along in turn.
Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha.
Let's now enter into the Tattvachana, the ritualistic cleansing. Take your Panchapacham and Udana. Keep your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra in the shape of a cow's ear. Take 1 udani, 1 spoon of water, and pour it into your right palm. Each time the word Swadha is chanted, sip the water from the bottom of your palm and take another udani of water into your hand for a total of 3 times.
Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Swadha.
Now wash your right hand with the water from the Panchamatam and wipe your lips twice with the bottom of your right thumb as we chant
Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha.
Wash your hand again. With your index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Then wash your hand again. With your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril and your left nostril. With your ring finger and thumb, touch your right eye, your left eye, your right ear, and your left ear. Then wash your hand again. With your little finger and thumb, touch your navel, your right chest, and your left chest. And with all the tips of the fingers joined together, touch the crown of your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and your heart center. Wash your hand again. Now place your right hand over the left and place both your hands on the right thigh. Sit straight, close your eyes, and make a conscious resolution. What you want to manifest in today's Nithyananda yoga session. Hold the visualization of what you want to manifest as we chant the Sankalpa mantra.
Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshaya Dwara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavimshatitame Nityayuge Prathame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarše Bharatakhande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakabde Asmin Vartabane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shashtyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Shubhanama Samvatsare Shubhayane Shubharitau Shubhamase Shubhapakshe Shubhaditau Shubhavasarayuktayam Shubhanakshatra Shubhayoga Shubhakarana Evam Gunavisheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhadithau Shri Kailasa Dwadashanta Shyamala Pitharudha Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinna Swarupam Parashiva Putra Ratna Kumara Gurumanya Tulya Avatar Shri Parvati Stanyapana Labdha Divyajnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravaktre Shrimat Paramashiva Karuna Samadhigata Mukta Maya Chaturashrayana Gijamana Chatra Chamara Shri Jinnakahaladi Samasta Virada Valyalankrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Sadhyo Nirvana Diksha Vyajapa Varga Varsha Vishrana Jimutam Paramata Kalabha Kesari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Rajadhiraja Pandya Maharaja Guru Kshapana Shakyadi Mahandakara Nivarana Jnana Bhanu Vikshana Narharha Dajochedana Purvaka Srimad Rishabhadvaja Sthapaka Shaiva Samay Kartre Sarvajna Pitharudha Shri Jagat Guru Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami Vagisha Sundara Manikya Vachaka Swaminam Avatara Bhuta Shri Jnana Sambandha Swami Punaradhrita Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita Trinavadyuttara Dishatatama Guru Mahasannidhanam Arunagiri Yogeshwara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvajna Pita Guru Mahasannidhanam Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajna Pita Trayastrim Shaduttara Dishatatama Guru Mahasannidhanam Nityotsava Nityamangala Nitya Kalyana Nitya Rajita Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Pita Mahasamsthana Mahasimhasana Pita Kartre Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kailasa Paramparagata Vaivasvatamanu Ikshvaku Harishchandra Bhagirata Shri Ramachandra Shurasena Ityadi Anavachinna Sarvabhauma Chakravarti Paramparagata Chatushashti Yogini Mandita Chatushashti Sampradaya Pravartaka Manudharma Shasana Surya Vamsha Prapta Sarvajna Pita Surangi Samrajya Murdabhishikta Chudamani Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kapila Mahaguru Punaruddhata Mahanirvani Pita Ashtottara Sahasra Shri Mahamandaleshwara Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Shri Mahaganapati Samarambha Anavachinna Pithadhishwara Guru Parampara Prapta Atala Pitha Ashtottara Sahasratama Ashtottara Sahasra Shri Atala Pithadhishwara Dharma Mukti Swargapura Swarna Pitha Trajo Vimsha Guru Mahasannidhanam Kailasa Paramparagata Adipita Sarvajna Pita Jagat Guru Shri Kailasa Punaruddharakam Shri Kailasa Paramacharya Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Vargya Satchidananda Pranavaswarupam Shrotriya Brahmanishtam Srimad Jagat Guru Shri Lashri Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Paramacharya Swaminam Prityartham Tesham Padaravindayoho Bhakti Siddhyartham Guru Kripa Kadaksha Siddhyartham Kshema Stairya Virya Vijaya Ayurarogya Aishwaryanam Avivrudhyartham Dharmartha Kama Moksha Chaturvita Bala Purushartha Siddhyartham Samasta Duritopashantyartham Samasta Mangala Avaptyartham Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prasadena Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivan Mukti Praptyartham Purna Arogya Yukta Dridagatra Yogya Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shakti Aviskaranartham नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये।
Raise your right hand once more.
ओम अप उपस्पृश्य
And keep your Panchapatram anudani aside out of harm's way.
लाइन लगाएर त्यो तपाईँ हाम्रो लाइन खोलाबारी थियो उनीहरूतिर थियो अगाडि बस्नु न कोही छैन नमिनाए भ्याउनु न भाउजू माइत जानुभयो होला भने अलिक छिरायो भने यिनीहरू उयो अगाडिको प्रे गर्दै मान्दैनन् हौ म त भ्याउँदैन हाम्रो टोलीहरू के ठिक्क के उठेको हुन्छ भन्दैछ नि
हिजो साँच्चैमा लगाइरहेको थियो मान्छे
भयो त होइन 4,000 त भयो त
कहाँ हिजो त 12जना थियो
हुन्छ रत्नलाई आएन
रत्न हिजो आयो त आज पनि उठ्न त उठिरहेको
आउँदा टाइममा आइहाल्छ नआउँदा आउँदै आउँदैन
भित्र बसौँ खाली छ मिलेर
गर्मीले गर्दा रातभरि सुत्नु भएर
हावा नहुने
पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले 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 मुरलीलोला नित्यानंद मुकुंद बाला नित्यानंद नंदकिशोरा नित्यानंद नंदन सुंदर नित्यानंद मुरलीलोला नित्यानंद मुकुंद बाला नित्यानंद नंदकिशोरा नित्यानंद नंदन सुंदर नित्यानंद पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले 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 मुकुंद माधव नित्यानंद मधुसूदन हरि नित्यानंद मधुर मोहन नित्यानंद मंगलमूर्ति नित्यानंद मुकुंद माधव नित्यानंद मधुसूदन हरि नित्यानंद मधुर मोहन नित्यानंद मंगलमूर्ति नित्यानंद पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले नित्यानंद नित्य विठ्ठले 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 मेघरूपा नित्यानंद मानस चोरा नित्यानंद वृंदविहारा नित्यानंद वेदरूपा नित्यानंद मेघरूपा नित्यानंद मानस चोरा नित्यानंद वृंदविहारा नित्यानंद वेदरूपा नित्यानंद
Nithyananda. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji completely stable in Viparita Karani too. Hold this position.
करणी विपरीताख्या सर्वाधिव्याधिनाशिनी नित्यम अभ्यासयुक्तस्य जाठराग्नि विवर्धनी.
Now drop your feet down over top of your head. Touch the toes to the mat and interlock your fingers behind your back. Push your hands to the ground in Parasha Mudra. Keep performing the Mocha Kumbhaka. Prevent the air from escaping by locking the throat intensely. Visualizing yourself as a plow in Langalasa.
नरकासने स्थित्वा नासिकाप्रदेशे भूमौ पादपृष्ठे स्थाप्य हस्तद्वयं सम्मील्य लम्बीकुर्यात् ग्रीवाप्रदेशेन भूमिं कर्षयेत् लाङ्गलासनं भवति.
Now move your hands up towards your feet. Hold onto your feet over top of your head. As you visualize Paramashiva in your inner space, eternally chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham continues. As this is one of the 84 asanas which have been revealed directly by Lord Paramashiva himself. Shaita Paschimatanas.
तानं शयित्वात् कुर्वीत शयितपश्चिमतानकम्.
Now make sure that your hips are above the shoulder level, and then separate your legs wide to the side. Keep holding onto the feet in Supta Konasana as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
परिवृत्ति कुक्षि भागे त्रिताहि परिकीर्तितः बद्धकोणं सुप्तकोणं ऊर्ध्वकोणमथापि च.
Now join your feet back together. Catch hold of your ankles and then roll onto your back, keeping your arms and legs straight. Visualize yourself as a chakra, a wheel in Chakrasana. Keep the Jalandhara Bandha engaged, your throat locked.
शवासनस्तद्वो पादो कुर्यान्मस्तकतः परो व्युत्क्रमेण ततः शीघ्रमेतत् सर्वस्य साधनम्.
As you now lay down on your back, moving your legs vertically, pointing up towards the sky. Hold on to the big toes, your arms straight. Extend your legs out of the side. Open up your hips. Feel the intense stretch. Slightly pull on the toes to move deeper into the position. Breathe firmly in Supta Prasarita Parangushtasana. As you return to making an ocean-like sound with your mouth in Ujjayi Pranayama.
उत्तानपादं क्रमञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now join your feet back together. Keep holding on to the big toes in Supta Parangushtasana. Try to straighten your knees. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings as you visualize Swamiji.
उत्तानपादं क्रमञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now from Supta Parangushtasana, cross your legs into Padmasana. Place your feet on top of opposite thighs. Bring your knees down towards the ground and your hands above your head. Holding onto opposite elbows. Fix your gaze at the tip of your nose. Try to bring your back on the ground. Feel your pelvis rotating through your hip bones, opening up the hip rotators. Visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu in Matsyasana.
मुक्तपद्मासनं कृत्वा उत्तानशयनं चरेत् कूर्पराभ्यां शिरो वेष्ट्या मत्स्यासनं तु रोगः.
Place the back side of the right hand on top of the left arm over top of your head. With the next Padmasana. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Lord Rama in your inner space. In Parasharamasana.
प्रथमकरे पद्मासन आचे सुधो सोवे भूपरिपाचे.
Breathe deeply. Open up your hips. Now lift your knees off the ground. Raise your hips as you support your hips with your hands. Your elbows resting on the ground. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Lock your throat. Visualize Swamiji in your space. Inside of Angasana.
अथवा क्षेत्र संक्षेपात् सर्वांगासनम् उत्तमं यत् कृत्वा योगनिपुणो विद्याभिः यथा.
Now roll down onto your back. Free your legs from Padmasana. And place one foot onto the opposite thigh. As you raise your knees up towards your chest, extend your arms out over top of your head. Hook your fingers forward and raise your chin to the chest. Lock your throat. Fix your gaze at the third eye. As you visualize yourself as a scorpion in Vrishikasana. Hold this asana for a moment. Now lower your arms and legs. Place the other foot on the opposite thigh. Get ready to repeat Vrishikasana. Bring your hands over top of your head. Fingers hooked forward like the stinger of a scorpion. Gaze to the third eye in Vrishikasana. Now lay down flat on your back and interlock your fingers around your neck. Lift your legs off the ground and start pulling one knee in towards your chest, back and forth without setting the feet down. Breathe deeply through your nose in Sahasrara Kumbhaka. Breathe the prana along your spine. Feel the mobilization of your spine in this posture. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, tensely engage your core, mobilize the hips, ease the body heat.
उत्तानशयनं कृत्वा अङ्गुलिभ्यः कन्धरां बद्ध्वा पूर्वपरो मिलित्वा नितम्बेन भूमिं स्पृष्ट्वा.
Place your hands next to your hips, flat on the ground. And now alternate, touching your ears with the respective knees again and again. Keep visualizing Swamiji in Maruttanasana.
श्वोत्तानवत् संसिद्धि कृत्वा जानद्वयं पर्यायेन कर्णयोः संस्पृशेत्.
Relax. Now, place your feet flat on the ground. As you keep the knees raised, now stand up and lay back down again. Visualize yourself as a wolf in Vrikasana, the wolf posture.
उत्तानशयनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा उत्तिष्ठेत् वृकासनं भवति.
Now, as you lay down, kick your legs up and start rolling over again and again. Visualize Swamiji here in a space. Keep rolling backwards. Finally lay down in a prone position on your stomach. Your hands at the side of the shoulders.
उत्तानशयनं पादौ शिरौ उल्लङ्घ्य उत्तानशयनं पादौ शिरौ उल्लङ्घ्य भूमौ स्थापयित्वा निब्जं भूयादि निब्जं शयनम्.
Now contract your lips and make a whistling sound like a flute on the inhalation as you visualize yourself as a chariot carrying warriors into a battle for Dharma on your chariot back in Sanatasana.
निब्जं शयनं कृत्वा नाभिं भूमौ निधाय स्तम्भध्यस्ताभ्यां भूमिष्टभ्या ओष्ठौ निमील्य वेणुवत् संकृत्य तिष्ठेत् सरठासनं.
Now push your body off the ground into a plank position and jump your feet forwards in between the hands, back and forth. Feel yourself go beyond body and mind. Keep jumping in Dehalyulanganasana.
हस्तद्वयं बद्ध्वा तन्मध्यचरणद्वयम् उड्डानैव बहिरानीय अथ नजेत् देहल्युल्लङ्घनं भवति.
Rise up. Now lean forward and down. Place the hands to the ground and walk around with hands and feet as you visualize yourself as a wise 60-year-old elephant. Breathe firmly through your nose. Feel the ground underneath your palms as a natural movement.
अथ च अत्यासनं वक्ष्ये येन जातिस्परो भवेत् हस्तान्द्रिभूमौ च गमनम् आगमनं ततः.
Now rise back up. As you enter into the next karana of the sequence, stand in the Arimandi posture. Heels together, toes pointing outwards and your knees bent. Bring your elbows up to the shoulder level. Tilt your head back. Open up your chest and start rotating your arms around your body as you move your head in all directions. In Loritika Karana. Now stand erect on the mat. If you have a rope available, now tie your feet with a rope. Stand erect on the mat like a rod. Some yogis stand like this for the whole night to experience the Kundalini awakening. Now keep your elbows close to your body, your hands on your thighs. Visualize the Kundalini Devi as rising and curling upwards around your body in Sarvasana. Feel the energy flowing upwards.
अथ सर्पासनं वक्ष्ये वायुपानाय केवलं शरीरं दण्डवत्तिष्ठेत् रज्जुबन्धस्तु पादयोः वायवी कुण्डली देवी कुण्डलाकारमङ्गुले.
Now from the standing position, lean forward and down and catch a hold of your toes from the front. Keep your hands in fists and walk around on the as a camel. Visualize yourself as a camel in Ushta Sadhanasana. Keep breathing deeply through your nose. Body a camel walking around on your mat.
उष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरिपादतले संस्थाप्य उष्ट्रवत् उष्ट्रसाधनं भवति.
Now shift the grasp on your feet. Hold your toes from the side and walk around visualizing yourself as a horse in Ashvasana, the horse posture.
मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरिपादतले संस्थाप्य अश्ववत् शरीरं चलनीयम् अश्वासनं भवति.
Rise up. Stand with your heels touching, toes slightly separate, and interlock your fingers behind your back in Parashu Mudra. Hold your hands down towards the calves as you lean back all the way. Open up your chest. Breathe deeply. Tilt your head back. Try to relax in this posture. Every inhalation, feel the expansion of the space between the bones. Get the stretch in the muscles. And on every exhalation, sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. Visualize yourself as a soaring bird diving in Kapota Nitakasa.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय पृष्ठभागेन हस्तोजङ्घापर्यन्तं नीत्वा कपोतनिटकं भवति.
Now relax, rise up. And again stand in Arimandi position. Your heels together, the toes pointing outwards and the knees bent. Join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. And bow down to one side. Open up your palms and raise the respective heel again and again. Visualize yourself holding a bouquet of flowers and offering it to Paramashiva in Tala Pushpa Putam Karana. Next up is Katyasana. As you stand on the mat, fix your gaze at the tip of your nose and visualize yourself as a rhinoceros. Then lay down on your stomach and jump your feet back up towards the hands and stand. Extend your hands forward in Namaskara Mudra, resembling the horn of the rhinoceros. Visualize yourself as a rhinoceros. Kailasa.
नुजसरतमासनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं पष्टभ्या उत्तिष्ठेत् खड्गासनं भवति.
So, now, as you stand on the mat, you can hold on to some weights to intensify this asana. Now sit down or squat down as low as possible and stand back up again and again. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize Swamiji in the Uttanottanam.
पुनः पुनः उत्थातव्यम् असितव्यम् इति उत्थानोत्थानं भवति.
Now standing erect on the mat, raise your arms up over top of your head and jump repeatedly. Jump up high, visualizing yourself as a mace in Musalasana.
सरलं स्थित्वा ऊतं बाहु नयेत् वारं वारम् उड्डानं कृत्वा नयेत् मुसलासनं भवति.
Relax. Now, catch hold of one foot with both hands and pull it towards your chest. As you sit down and stand back up on the other leg, alternate both sides as you gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Swamiji. Breathe deeply in Utshirshakasana.
एकैकं पादतलं कुक्षो निधाय तिष्ठेत् उच्छीर्षकं भवति.
Now keep the toes of one foot pointing to the side and raise the opposite knee up towards your chest and circle the raised leg with your arm. Keep the hand in a fist while placing the other hand on your inner thigh in Bhajvajanu Karana. Now, again, catch a hold of the weights as you extend your arms forward. Extend the left leg and sit down and stand back up, visualizing yourself fiercely dancing as Lord Shiva in Tandavasana.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Now, raise the left foot towards the inner opposite thigh and stand relaxed with the hands by the side of the knees. Visualize yourself being blessed by Lord Brahma in Brahmanasana. Breathe only through your nose.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्षे यत् कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत् एकपादमनो दत्त्वा तिष्ठेत् दण्डाकृतिर्भुवि.
Then bring the left leg over and around the right knee. Tuck the toes of the left foot behind the right calf. Bring the left arm below the right and join your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda with big wings on your back in Garudasana 3.
उत्तानपूर्वपीठं च सिंहगारुडमेव च पाताजनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Now slide the left foot onto the right thigh, still standing on one leg. Keep your hands by the side of the knees and visualize Swamiji in Ekapadasana.
दक्षाङ्घ्रिं वामपादस्य जङ्घोपरि निधाय च.
Now hold on to the left big toe with the left hand in Prana Mudra. Extend the leg out to the side. Keep the knees straight and start rotating on the standing leg, visualizing yourself as the North Pole Star in Dhruvasana, the Pole Star posture.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्याग्रं धृत्वा इतरपादतलं भूमौ निधाय त्वरया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं. ध्रुवासनं भवति.
Now lift one leg behind your neck. If you can't lift it behind your neck, you can pull it towards your chest or cross it over top of the opposite thigh. Then stand erect on the mat. Sit down and stand back up. Perform the 3 steps of Lord Vishnu as you visualize Lord Vishnu in your inner space in Trivikramasana.
ग्रीवायां पादं संस्थाप्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं त्रिविक्रमासनं भवति.
Relax. Now point the left toes outwards and lift the right knee towards your chest. Repeat the Parshva Janu Karana Hold the knee raised to your chest. Now get ready to repeat Dandavasana on the other side. Again, extend your arms forward. This time, raise the right leg. Visualize yourself dancing as Lord Shiva. As you sit down, stand back up in Dandavasana.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Now raise the right foot towards the inner left thigh with the heel close to the perineum. Hands by the side, visualizing yourself being blessed by Lord Brahma in Brahmanasana. Breathe calmly through your nose. Don't forget to chant the Mahavakya internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्षे यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत् एकपादमनो दत्त्वा तिष्ठेत् दण्डाकृतिर्भुवि.
Now bring the right foot over and around the left knee, tucking the toes behind the left calf. Bring the left arm below the right and join your hands in Namaskara Mudra. As you visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in Garudasana 3.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सिंहस्गारुडमेव च पाताजनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Move the right foot onto the left thigh and keep your hands relaxed by the side. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Ekapadasana.
दक्षाङ्घ्रिं वामपादस्य जङ्घोपरि निधाय च.
Now hold onto the right big toe and extend the leg out to the side. Straighten the leg and rotate quickly on the standing leg. As you visualize yourself as the North Pole Star in Dhruvasana.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्याग्रं धृत्वा इतरपादतलं भूमौ निधाय त्वरया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं. ध्रुवासनं भवति.
Bring the right leg behind your neck or lift it towards your chest, whatever is possible for you. And then stand straight. You can hold on to a solid object for support if needed. Then sit down and stand back up. In Trivikramasana, visualize the blessings of Lord Vishnu.
ग्रीवायां पादं संस्थाप्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं. त्रिविक्रमासनं भवति.
Settle down. Stand with your heels touching and keep your toes pointing outwards, the hands at the side of your hips, your fingers pointing one by one. Breathe calmly in Samanakakarana. Then squat down. Slightly separate your feet and bring your hands from the outside in between the legs. Interlock your fingers in front of your navel as you visualize Sage Gorakhnath, the founder of the Natha Yoga Hindu Sampradaya, perform the Jiva Chala Kumbhaka. As you inhale all the way, hold your breath, and by the force of your will, move the prana freely within your body. Move it upwards, downwards, through the limbs of. Lead your awareness through the different parts of your body and feel how the prana is following your guidance. Gain control over the flow of the prana within your body at Jiva Chala Kumbhaka as you perform Gorak Anjali Asana.
प्रथमैवो ये बाहुरी नीचोपनिहोवे.
Now bring your hands behind your back. Maintain the squatting position. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Hold the balance in this posture. In Kanchirasana.
ऊर्ध्वमध्यात् हस्तो निवेश्य नितम्बं धृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं अष्टभ्याम्.
Now bring the heels together close to your perineum and hold your hands behind your back. Try to sit upright and gaze towards your navel as you visualize Bhagavan Kala Bhairava, the Lord of Time, in Bhairuvasana.
दो भूभग की थलिया की माहिली को और मिला जी भना पानी उकड़ मोड़ वैसे.
Now separate your toes. And join your hands in Anjali Mudra. Raise them behind your neck with the fingertips pointing down towards the ground. Your elbows separate around your head. Gaze through the nose. Visualize yourself as a ball, which is one of the 10 incarnations of Mahavishnu, Varaha, in Varahasana.
पागधली की माहिली कोरे मिलाई फना पानी उकड़ भई से.
Now bring your hands into Prana Mudra. Catch onto the big toes and raise your hips up to the same level as your knees. Maintain the semi-squatting position. Engage your legs. Visualize Swamiji in Prapitasana.
पार्श्वद्वय सम्मील्य स्थित्वा नितम्बं दानं प्रदेश आनीय तिष्ठेत् प्रपीठासनं भवति.
Now place your hands split on the ground, shoulder width apart. Bring your knees onto your arms, close towards your armpits. Raise your hips up and lean forward onto your arms. Balance with the feet lifted off the ground as you visualize yourself as a crow in Bakasana. Gauge your shoulders. And now bring your head down towards the ground. Your knees on your arms. Align your hips with the shoulders and raise your legs up. Crossing your legs into Padmasana. Push your knees up towards the spine. Push your knees up towards the sky. Straighten your spine. Gaze at the tip of your nose. And visualize Swamiji in Sushtanga Kapalayasana. Hold this posture for a moment. And then gently lower your body down to the ground and come to a kneeling posture. Keep your heels outside the hips, the toes touching behind your back. Place your hands on the knees. Fix your gaze on the tip of the nose. Visualize you are sitting in the secret seat with Paramashiva and Guru in Guptasana. Now place your hands on the ground and raise your hips up. Get ready for an inverted posture in Vrikshasana 2. Visualize roots growing from your hands. As you visualize yourself as a tree, raise your legs up. This asana purifies all the 7 chakras of your body.
सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेषकान् जननेन्द्रियदाढ्य कोणभेदान् समभ्यसेत्.
Now, while you are in the handstand, fix your gaze at your third eye. Visualize Tejas, radiant energy flowing towards your third eye, rejuvenating your body, bringing the divine radiance to your being. Breathe deeply in Shiva Asana. Now lower your legs down, step your feet back and come to a plank position. Lower your body down towards the mat and push yourself back up again and again. Visualize yourself as a fish in Matsyasana 2.
नित्यं शयनं गुरुपरो पार्श्वभागाय मूर्धकृत्य हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिं अष्टभ्य वारं वारम् उड्डानं कुर्यात् मत्स्यासनं भवति.
Lower your body down to the ground. Lay flat on your stomach. Place your hands on the hips. Raise your head and chest from side to side, visualizing and moving your body like a snake as you calmly breathe through your nose. Mobilize your spine and your neck. Breathe deeply as you form Sarvasana 2.
नित्यं शयनं कृत्वा हस्तोनितम्बं संस्थाप्य पादौ दीर्घीकृत्य सम्मीलयन् पुरसगन्तव्यं सर्पासनं भवति.
Now bring your elbows down on the ground in front of you and rest your chin on the hands with the hands in Padma Mudra, the Lotus Mudra. Feel self-supported and completely independent as you keep the top of the feet flat on the ground. Relax in this posture. Open up your upper back and relax down.
कराभ्यां पंकजं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् कुर्परया सुधीः मुखमुन्नमनुच्चायी निरालम्बनमासनं निरालम्बनयोगी स्यात् निरालम्बनमासनं निरालम्बनताध्यानं निरालम्बनमासनं.
Now bring your hands flat on the ground in front of you and bend your knees, raise your then straighten your arms, push your upper back towards the feet as you visualize yourself as an umbrella protecting your guru from the sun rays in Chakrasana. Hold this intense stretch of your spine.
अर्ध्यासनं स्थित्वा हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिमष्टभ्याम् उन्नजात् छत्रासनं भवति.
As you then come to a kneeling posture, place your feet down, sit on your heels with the feet flat. Extend your arms out in front of you. Place the palms and your forehead on the ground. Breathe against your thighs, open back and shoulders in this very stable position. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize yourself as Vajra, the weapon of Indra, symbolizing your indestructibility. Feel indestructible in Vajrasana.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु सुखप्रसवलाभाय प्रोच्यते प्राक्तनेपथि दण्डपद्मभरद्वाज वीरवज्रसमानितो आसनानि सदा कुर्यात् सुदीर्घैरे च पूरकैः.
Now raise your hips, keep your hands on the ground, straighten your legs into Vajrasana position, and now alternate striking the ground with your hands as you experience yourself as powerful as a ram in Meshasana.
गजासनं संस्थितो एकैकं बाहुं भूमौ ताडयेत् केशासनं भवति.
Now, with your hands on the ground, raise your hips and lift your legs off the ground into a handstand position. Lower your face down towards the ground slowly as you visualize yourself as unborn, existing for all eternity in Ajasa.
गजासनं संस्थितो पादद्वयम् अन्तराळे कृत्य मस्तकेन भूमिं स्पृशेत्.
Now come to a kneeling position with the feet flat on the ground. Hold on to the toes and pull them towards your perineum. Then place your hands flat on the knees. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Breathe through your mouth, making an ocean-like sound in Ujjayi Pranayama. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform Dhanantarasana.
पूर्व विधि परिघाता की काकसिंचो भणाशरामोड़ी पगा की अंगुली अग्रिमेढ़ लगावे.
Now interlock your fingers in front and move your arms upwards, downwards, from left to right, in all directions, giving massage to various different joints and muscles of your body. Move the arms to the back and repeat the movement. As you visualize Swamiji in the Angamotanam.
हस्तयोः अंगुलीर्बद्ध्वा हस्तयोर्मध्यात्सर्वमङ्गं निष्कासयित्वा तिष्ठेत् अंगमोत्तनं भवति.
Now bring your heels outside the hips with the toes pointing to the side. Bring your thighs and calves down on the ground. Rest your hands on the knees as you visualize yourself as Lord Garuda, flying Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi on his back in Garudasana form. Feel the intense rotation in your hips. Settle down, try to sit on the ground
जंगोरुभ्यां धरां पीड्या स्थिरकायोद्विजानुना जानु परिकरद्वन्द्वा गरुडासनमुच्यते.
Now bring your soles of the feet together behind your back as you separate the knees wide to the side. Hold on to your ankles with your hands and push your hips forward. Try to touch the tips, the front of your buttocks on the ground. As you gaze up towards your third eye, visualize yourself residing in the blissful space of a temple in Ananda Mandirasana.
अथ पक्षे वीरनाथ आनन्दमन्दिरासनं यत्कृत्वा अमरो धीरो भवत्येवेह साधकः.
Now cross your feet and sit on your heels. Bring your hands underneath your knees as you pull your stomach in and out in Uddiyana Bandha. Press your tongue flat against the palate of your mouth in Manduki Mudra as you visualize yourself as a frog. Perform Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach upwards and inwards towards your stomach. Pull your stomach inwards and up towards your spine in Mandukasana 2.
पृष्ठं सम्पीड्य गुल्भाभ्यां जान्भङ्गे सबलयाकृतिः हस्तोपादतले क्षिप्तो मण्डूकं पाददोषहृत्.
And now place your hands on the ground in front of you. Tuck your toes and sit on raised heels. Keep your thumbs touching in front. As you focus your gaze on the tip of your nose, stick your tongue out and exhale forcefully through your mouth again and again. Visualizing yourself as Lord Narasimha, the lion man avatar of Mahavishnu in Narasimhasana.
दोगु घना पानी होई वैसे एडी मेलर बदानी वैसे समशरीरनी काट हरावे नासा अग्र दृष्टि को जावे.
Relax. Now sit on raised heels and cover your mouth with your hands. Bring it across all the nations in Dvajasana, the flag posture.
गिरिजन नौकावते ग्रीवा पृष्ठपूर्वरीः भूमिं वष्टभ्य हस्तकलाक्षेण पादाग्रद्वयमूर्ध्वनयेत् ध्वजासनं भवति.
Now lower your body down to the mat as we enter the final asana of the sequence, Vritasana. Keep your hands at the side of the body with your palms facing up. Relax completely. As you pull the Kundalini Shakti up along your spine in Shakti Chalan Mudra, all the way from the Muladhara Chakra to the Sahasrara, from the root of your spine to the top of your head. Leave the body behind as you visualize your body is dead and Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is liberating you. Internally vibrate with the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivo. Feel the energy spreading throughout your body as you sink lower and lower to the ground. Release every bit of tension left in your body. Move any tiredness from your body.
उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तुषवासनं शवासनं श्रमहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारणम्.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, slowly return to your body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Your elbows and knees, or your knees up. And encircle them with your arms. Squeeze your body to a ball and rock from side to side. Slowly return to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations. We concluded the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we chant together.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
In deep gratitude to Swamiji, perform the Shashtanga Namaskar. Lie down onto your chest and bring your hands forward in the Namaskara Mudra above your head, surrendering yourself to Swamiji's feet. Relax. Rise up. Thank you all so much for joining us today.